Especially post-COVID, many banks and credit unions are considering self-service technology like ITMs as they are looking at optimizing both their digital and their physical delivery. ITMs, of course, interactive teller machines, are not new technology, but they are being newly considered as a way to drive some serious efficiency. They can offload many transactions that are typically performed by a teller, but they also allow users to connect via video chat with a banker, fulfilling that need for a more personalized experience. Because of that, ITMs are a really great example of a humanized technology. So it fulfills some of that personalization that people are seeking, and it delivers a perfect balance of efficiency and experience. Despite this, though, ITMs are only currently deployed by about a quarter of financial institutions, although we know that a majority have plans to deploy them in the future. Given this, Adrenaline wanted to understand how consumers think about and use ITM. So over 2 weeks in December, we surveyed a little over 1,000 bank and credit union customers nationwide, and this is what we found. Not surprising, considering how low their penetration is, our study found that ITM is the least used of all banking channels. And we know that a full 50% of people report that they had never even heard of them. But once we did describe what an ITM was to people, there was a high degree of interest in using them. And that was true across all generations. In this way, ITM becomes a true technological equalizer. For the majority of people, however, who had not used ITMs, we found a pervasive perception that they just weren't as safe, they weren't as good at protecting people's privacy, maybe because people are afraid that others standing behind them might overhear some sensitive financial information. This is important when financial institutions consider where to locate the ITM specifically. The great news is that for people who do use ITMs, they overwhelmingly view it as a positive experience. And users will often comment on how quickly, how efficiently they're able to complete their transactions. And people who use ITMs also report using them instead of going into a branch. They really see them as an alternative to a branch visit. And this is true especially among Gen Z. We also see that people use ITMs not just as sort of a glorified ATM. They are being used to complete a broad range of transactions that would typically have been handled through the branch channel. So, what does all of this mean? What does an understanding of the consumer point of view tell us about bank and credit union opportunities around ATM? And there are three big ones to consider: location, education, and communication. When we look at location, we want to locate ITMs outside the branch, either in the drive up or in freestanding kiosks. This is where people want to use them as an alternative to that in branch visit. Communicating and really celebrating the benefits of what ITM can do and can mean with consumers is critical in helping create a connection and really excitement around using this technology. Finally, supporting ITM's adoption by just educating customers about how, when, and why to use them. And we educate them through our other channels, like video, for example, video tutorials, collateral, even with some staff support, so that this self-service channel is optimized to deliver the benefits of both efficiency and high experience.